Hello and welcome back to Surviving Mars. So, point of order, you'll notice that the audio probably sounds a little different. Shout out to JBL, um, my headset that has, mind you, survived like 3 years. Um, Snapped in a very funny way. And this shout out is genuine, mind you, because um, it was a really good headset, and I'm probably going to buy the exact same one again. But the way it broke was it has one of those like ripcord features where if I'm moving away too quickly or step on the cord,
Resources
instead
are
of
low.
compromising the cord, it just kind of breaks the connection between the two aux ports because it's like additional cord or additional audio port, and then it goes into the computer. Which for the longest time, like I don't understand why they have that until I accidentally stepped on it while getting up from a computer, taking the headset off, and um, instead of snapping the way it usually does, the entire USB casing exploded. And when I say exploded, I mean literally I could, when I went to look or connected to the computer, the casing like split into like four pieces, which means the parts that were connected and not welded, but snapped together, broke, and then snapped in half themselves. Um, the actual USB connection into the computer was still mostly intact, but I could see like the circuits of the USB port, um, and the actual soldering that connected the audio. Uh, it's not an axial cable, but connected the actual cable to the headset fully came off the circuit board. So like it broke in a way that would be a soldering kit to fix. And since the soldering kit cost more than the headphones did when I bought them, they were on sale. I'm just gonna hold off. But funny enough, because it snapped at the USB port, I'm actually still using the headset right now. I just connected directly in with the audio jack. Um, yeah, long story short, we're still good. What's the symbol mean? Oh, okay. Um, did it always have a symbol for loading like that? Maybe. Okay. But yeah, just in case, I'm also actively monitoring the audio for the first part of this episode. So if I talk in a way that sounds like I'm listening to myself talk back to myself exactly 1 second apart from what I'm speaking, it's because that is what's happening. It's making me very critical of my own voice. But last we left off, we were preparing for, I believe, a ton of rockets filled with people. 22, jeez. 44 passengers coming in. We do not have enough houses for them all. Okay. Now, some of these are researchers. I don't remember which rocket is full of researchers, though. But we're going to prioritize this hotel. So we're going to need polymers for that. Spacebar will be nice. What's wrong? Yeah, we can send a rocket's worth of people this way as well. So we do have the shuttles up. Yes, so they should self-sort a bit. This isn't as critical from what I remember. Okay, but what is critical though is that we need to get a supply pod that has electronics, polymers as soon as possible. That's cool. Okay, that was the wrong button. I think I want to put a security station in here as well. Just preemptively. Maybe, hopefully we don't have a ton of renegades down here, but it might be nice to have. This also needs machine parts. Jeez, I really, but okay. But either way, it's going to be close because we actually currently don't have enough houses for all the people we're bringing in. Just a fun problem to have. 10 out of 10, don't recommend having it in real life. Keep pressing R for building, even though it's B for building. If you could not guess, it's been a little bit of a second since I recorded last. In fact, while I'm streaming and recording right now, I am actually probably going to upload the first part same day. So when you see this YouTube video, know that I recorded it and did my very light editing of it, probably within moments of it being uploaded, which I usually don't do. That's mostly because I forgot what day of the week it was, and then it was Friday. So that's a little insight for how my week's been going. But that's not a bad thing. It's been a very eventful week. As of recording, I'm now officially an architect. Before, the paperwork was just in, but now it's like I have the certificate and everything. So that's a very fun update in my life. I'm also preparing to go to grad school because that's one of the perks and or disadvantages of being licensed immediately out of school is that if you want to do more school, you're just going to be sitting on that license for a second, but that's okay. I've also been continuing my research, a lot of, again, NASA articles, because that's the most accessible way for me to research space architecture currently. So there's some fun stuff that I'm going to try to see if we can do in this game. And then depending on how far we get today, I'm also preparing to maybe supplement with an additional set of recordings of a different game. Not giving up on Surveying Mars, especially since Surveying Mars relaunch is coming soon. But it'd be nice to get closer to daily uploads because we're currently rocking the every other business day upload. But that is okay. I hope this comes in time because we need at least an Olympus
sector scan.
Ooh. Probably get away with just that, but still. Do I already have an apartment? I don't. I see. Oh yeah, they can get just the one polymer over here. Let's get that apartment built, and that'll solve truly most of our problems. I really wish I knew which Seychelles forgot about that joke, has our passengers. I doubt I can check in any event or meaningful way. So for now, we're just going to live with that. Make sure that it has as many spots as it needs. Does this consume anything? It consumes. Okay. Do we have the means? I keep doing that. Do we have the means of producing more electronics, right? Yeah. No, of course not. Are we researching that? Yes. Actively. Jeez. We'll look into that later. Okay. But yeah, long story short, the mic setup right now is a little crazy. Till I buy the exact same headset again. Unless we like how this sounds, I don't often listen back to the audio. I listen to it in chunks. And right now I know it sounds fine because I'm actively listening to it while recording. Which is crazy. But it is working. So, do what you gotta do. Yeah. So while it's going, some of the things that I want to try out is I was looking into loops and backups and the Notion, and what it inspired me was it talked about how, again, water processing, not only do they recycle 98% of the water on the ISS, but also the idea of having backup loops, not just backups. So like we currently have a ton of redundancy, of course, since we have way more oxygen and water producers than we need. Ooh, actually maybe not. That's a good reminder to put another water thing. We're currently exactly where we need to be, but in reality we should be quote unquote N+1. But we are preparing for a water extractor. Yes. No, I see the water. There we go. That just needs machine parts. We just need to get out to it. So, let's look at how far Joan Hub reaches. Sounds about right. Okay. Genuinely, I'm thinking we're gonna put one. We need maybe 2 more Joan Hubs to get all the way out there. But we'll get there. Truly, this could go right here. Okay. And hopefully that clears off before the rockets land. Oh. Okay. But yeah. So the idea of having redundancy is one thing, but the other thing is that I was talking about having redundant loops, or independent loops rather, of just storage. And to kind of like explain it in a way that makes a little bit more sense, the way that I interpreted it is it's one thing to have the loops connect directly into storage and then have that loop, meet its demands. So the way that probably currently works, and this is the part where if I had a way of drawing on the screen, I could. I just don't have the infrastructure for it right now. The way that we're currently working is that we have our... I just don't have a screen. Okay. The way that we're currently working is that we're using our life systems factories to generate our water in O2. That goes into the tanks, and then the tanks are routed into our domes and stuff. But what we could do is have everything being produced go into our tanks, or rather everything being produced go into some of our tanks that go into the domes. Then we have a separate off system that they go into that is shut off until we're at a point where the factories aren't working. And then we just have it actually stored. Because if I'm understanding correctly, the way that we're doing right now is we're just taking things out as we need them and then putting things in as we need them. Which in reality I think is probably better. So like none of the water is quote unquote stale. But again, it's not good for redundancy to be constantly using the pumps attached to it. Since that probably wears into our systems a little bit. We are taking stuff from this, right? Yeah. Okay. As long as this is all cleared off before things get messy, we should be fine. Okay. So yeah, that's something that I'm gonna probably try to do when we get to a bit of a better spot, is get a whole separate life systems loop that just goes into storage and then it's connected by a switch, so that even though I don't think it super duper matters until an outage, because again, this game is incredibly complex, but I don't think it's going through and, well, maybe. What I was going to say is I don't know if it's going through and actually calculating each and every tower and storage unit, and then literally going through and saying this one is the closest, we're turning this pump on and draining stuff out, and then as this drains out, we're going to go to the next one, turn it on to fill this one back up. or if it's doing what I assume it is, which is just taking the total number of storage in a single resource loop and then just skimming off the top of all of them, which in like reality you wouldn't do because then you're using all of your pumps all the time instead of just one pump. Maybe something I should look into more. Because in my mind, I feel like it'd be easier to repair one pump per repair cycle than have them all go down at the exact same time because they're all being used at the same level. Even though that would be like once every so-and-so time. Okay, so they need to clear this or else we don't have a way to land this rocket. I should have seen this coming. Can we borrow an RC transport to just take all of this and truly put it anywhere else? How long can they survive? 118 hours. I don't like leaving them up there for that long, but still just resources. Resources that we actually really need. So I really think that one land. I'll let one of them land now. This one came here
Research
first.
complete.
But I feel like this is the research rocket. I just don't want the researchers to be wasted elsewhere. Fine. Don't make me regret it. Okay. Ooh. You are dusty. But you worked. Okay. The apartments got built, so that's good. You now have the capacity to move for people.
New
Alright.
colonists have arrived.
Prioritize residents. Is there a quick way to move people? Ooh, maybe not. I want just scientists if possible in Lava Bank.
Milestone achieved.
Right, so these are engineers. So that means I did it exactly wrong? It's a very high likelihood that I did it exactly wrong. I clicked the wrong button to rotate. That's upsetting. Will they move? Maybe. I wouldn't hold my breath. Okay. I might regret that. Yeah, it is almost only engineers in this film right now. Which isn't bad. I just set this film up wrong.
Resources are low.
Let's try to make it so that it prioritizes, but engineers are allowed. And then, yeah, you can go up whenever you're ready. Okay. Then I think because they're already here, you might as well give them something to do. Let's throw in an electronics factory. I don't love that because it doesn't give us a lot of space to connect to the next dome, but that's fine. So now the next dome's connection kind of has to go out that way, but it's fine for now. Those are pretty fast. Just like that went up so fast. These do not have to be stop shifts. However, let's get y'all on that as best as you can. This has to hold a lot of people. Let's get satisfaction all over that. You're a medic. Okay, so you are in the wrong dome currently. So I can boot to people. We have a hospital, I think, and if we don't, I should make one, so it's good to have them. There's nowhere for botanists to be in here. I probably will do a hydrology thing, so that might be not a bad thing to have. So people able to do that. Okay. Now the intent is that we're going to launch our engineering or our research. Jeez. We don't have denser buildings. It's an option right now. Bigger domes are fun. Deep extraction. Upgrade factories. Don't we have a thing that makes it so that but it costs polymers, I think? I believe we have the upgrade that makes it so that we can just have bots run the services. I just don't know what that's called, but I'm pretty sure we did it, or we have it unlocked. New crops from hydroponics could be good, because I think we're actually not doing particularly well in food. It hasn't been an issue particularly, so I just kind of ignored it, which isn't great. I think we're just bringing in people so quickly that when we would need more food, they just kind of come in. Because yeah, let me check. I'm pretty sure we're eating more food than we're producing. Cheese. I think that might be our only food producer, which is actually deeply unsettling. So that's something
Sector scanned.
I'm gonna probably try to fix those tastes. Yeah, we unlocked hydroponics before the actual farm because we're a hydro engineer background. So I might just drop another hydroponics up in here. I'm gonna try to leave that route a little open because that's where we're gonna put the connection to the next dome. I feel like we're always running out of these two, so it's probably good to have more. I just don't think we have enough engineers to make it work, but for now, I'm just gonna get another one of those going. This dome's doming. High key, we should probably get even more people. When you're ready to go, you can just go. When you're ready to go, you can go too. We're still taking food off of you. Why? me see. Um, do we have research in this dome? We do. We have one research lab. Attempt to enforce
Research complete.
specialists. Just so the researchers research. We don't have the upgrade I was thinking of yet. So I think we just unlocked it. Maybe that was in the other playthrough. That could be very possible as well. A heavy metal extractor. Oh wait, no, it's this heavy metal extractor. Speaking of, we probably have a good amount of theme metals. Yeah, it's not bad. Should probably keep my eye out for more.
Funding received.
That's good. You were running well. Do you want to put the food on the food, maybe? It's an electronics factory, yep. Okay, we're going to... It's a little crazy. We should have a rocket available, yeah. We're going to get another passenger rocket full of researchers. Dang. A lot of no specializations. Did I click that or? Oh. Okay. I need to be more cognizant about when I do that. If nothing else, I will take some engineers. I just don't want to be full of them. I'll grab a botanist. It's always good to have a botanist. Okay. So this next rocket, we're going to try to bring this way. Okay, I'm really trying to make it so that I only select people living in here. Not because they don't want a diverse population. I just need a dome dedicated to research. I believe this dome is benefiting from 2 research nodes. So we're trying to get the people who can research researching. So that we can be done with research. Speaking of, okay, we do have this going. Our next water thing's over here, so I think we're gonna slowly make our way over to it. You already have the tunnel set up. We just need this to get built, which needs electronic parts, which are coming. Let's see if we can get another rare metal extractor going. Are you ready to take off? You are. Okay. I think currently we have what it takes to put... Oh, we don't have the physical space for it though. Something like that wouldn't be bad.
Funding received.
Nice. Okay, let's look at our research again. We don't particularly need this. Shuttles going faster is always good. Kind of. Oh, we're currently outsourcing cheese. Okay. Cool. So we let that cook for a little bit. It's nighttime, so I think that's why we're chopping. They're just here right now. There are still ways of fixing that though. We do have a drone hub. Okay. Am I quiet? I feel like I just got really quiet. Yeah, no, I feel quiet. I'm gonna increase myself. Sometimes I walk in a little too hard and I forget to actually stop. So it's better for all of us if I just make myself a little bit more here. Maybe make the game a little bit less here while we're here. Get myself up. Game down ever so slightly so that it at least looks like I'm about as loud as the game is, which is it, where I like to be. I also don't want to be louder than the game because then you're going to hear me like breathe. So maybe I will actually come back up a little bit and hopefully you can still hear me, and I'll try to talk into the microphone a little bit better. Okay, so back to 2 times speed. Just seeing if anyone's not doing anything. The shuttles are shuttling hard. We're reducing metal. We are somehow increasing economy. Just need so much more electronics apparently. If you're ready to go, you can just go. Which buildings aren't working? Because people just aren't in them. Yeah, well, we're trying to solve that, I assure you. But as you can imagine, it is tricky. There's a dome that has one person living in it. That seems powerful.
Sector scanned.
Oh no, a good amount of, okay, most of them should fit, which is good, because we're going to be filling up these jobs.
New colonists have arrived. Research complete.
If you're unhoused, take a ride on a shuttle. That's all I can really tell you right now. So we have space.
Crop failure reported.
We have space for everybody. Just some of y'all couldn't fit in the hotel, or you're choosing not to go to the hotel. What's happening? We have enough space everybody. Some of y'all just aren't using it. No, I don't. Jeez, come on. I don't think we need to reduce oxygen. As lovely as that sounds. Honestly, if it's an energy intensive option, we should probably just opt for it at this point. So we're not doing good right now with food. Nearly all the food we have right now is food because it's imported. Which isn't particularly great here. Do we have the fungus thing? Am I just not using it, or I do the fungus one? I feel like we have it built somewhere. I thought so. But no one's working in it. Not great to see. Not great to see at all. So much so that it makes me think moving down the dome. I kind of just want to see how this works. This might be stupid, but I think it'd be funny. So, it better be the new dome. No, it's this one. Oh my goodness. Why don't you have enough power? Is it because it's nighttime? Do I have another Sterling? Of course not. Where's our power line currently? Okay. This is fine. Make this work. It's okay. Cool. Cool. Is there a cable fault? Nope, we just simply ran out of power. That is horrifying to hear. You know, I never even considered it. I assume that these are connected back to the grid. How else can we get power? Yeah, for now, hopefully I'll just turn back on. Because what this reads as is all the generators are empty. Cool. Okay, power's back up. We need to, like, overclock these accumulators ASAP. Because they're clearly not generating enough power. It's because of already these. Y'all are building this, so that's fine.
Funding received.
Funding is good. That's a lot of funding, too. Okay. We're very power intensive right now. Isn't inherently bad, but sure isn't great right now. Oh, this is built. I'm sick. assume I can't build along the slope. So, how are we going to get stuff up here? I could send a drone commander to just kind of sit up there for a little bit.
Anomaly analyzed.
Sure. I know it's kind of ugly, but it is power.
Anomaly analyzed.
We'll throw some accumulators. Just to accumulate. I feel like 5 is plenty. This is just some drone hubs out here. It's so interesting that this ran out of power, because in theory they're all connected. What happens? The drone commander is connected to power up here. Wowie. Did the grid break somewhere? I hate to do this, but like, it's a matter of having power or not. Connect to these grids. Where is the drone commander? There you are. How did that happen? Okay, so at nighttime this dome just gets completely screwed over? Is that what that is? 3? Okay. Okay. Okay, we can resolve this. Just gonna start upgrading some of the mills. Jeez, that really is quite bad. So at night, the drones just all turn off, which, as you can imagine, not good.
Today was a tough one. We lost one of our founders.
Okay, rescue power lines. Jeez, our power grid simply just doesn't generate enough power at night. What's broken? Can we fix that? No, we can't. Okay. Machine parts factories. Did I order out the rocket fuel people? It would have said something. So now I just forgot. Simply put it down.
Sector scanned.
You're still homeless? How? What spaces? Yeah, no, let's not have homeless people. Hello? Y'all can live there. Is it the new one? Okay, that is fine. Let's go turn it off for a second. Because we really can't support another note right now. Which is good to know, but also incredibly terrifying. Genuinely though, I might get a cargo rocket with a Sterling prefab. Or 2. Or even 3. Maybe even 4. Just make it around 5. You don't really need a fully overhead. I'll take a moisture vaporator because we're not full of money right now. Just do one more round of that. I'll take a couple of drones. The rocket's coming anyway, so we might as well fill it with stuff. Let's get RC Commander as well. That's so much of our money gone, but I think it's worth it. Now this dome, this is my first time working with the Braille dome. I think I want, what are we not producing a lot of? Not producing a lot of food. Apparently producing no machine parts somehow. So we need more botanists and engineers. Yeah, that's fine. So let's get before I mess that all up, let's connect them. There we go. Drop one of those. And we'll drop a machine factory. Drop 2 hydroponic farms. Do we have super housing yet? We don't. maybe we get more power accumulators going. Let's just fill up. That might be the move. While it's going, let's get just a few more power accumulators in the loop. Get something like that going. Ooh, that probably sounded less than ideal. Fully bumped the mic. Okay, so yeah, let's get that going. Let's try to get. I guess just. Yeah, Smart Home's probably really good for them, but we can't really afford it. We have a school somewhere. We haven't had people in Martianborn yet, right? Oh, we do. We actually have a lot of them. Okay. Do we have a school up here? No. So do people send their kids away? Probably. And I find that disheartening. This does make me feel a little better. Still not great. At the very least, you can use up these spots for something.
Research complete.
Then we'll drop an apartment in there. Should be a spot left. So within a small fountain. Okay, y'all built that school up fast. I don't think they have a daycare yet, so I don't know why I put a school in there. Because we don't have a place for them to actually have the kids that would go there. So let's throw one of those in. I don't know if it's necessary for them to have a playground, but it's nice to cultivate parks. Also, just realistically, I feel like there should be a place for children, and then not actually have places for children, if that makes sense. Because social is just as important as the rest of our life support systems, believe it or not. They are building this place up fast, okay. Honestly, I might just do another smart home. The more housing we can get, the better.
Sector scanned.
Okay, we're ready to go. There's right there. If this is as ready as it sounds like it is, let's get that going. We're not producing water. So once this rocket lands, we'll fix our water a little bit. Suffering a sanity breakdown, Victor ran to the hatch of the dome, quickly put on his spacesuit and hijacked Rover. Show me the enemy, Portacho, and I'll bring it fury. Uh-oh. Clearly, Madonna. Cassidy wants you to name a target. Madonna, no. Well, I don't like any of these options. It sounds like you're going to destroy a building, the entire dome, or I lie to your face. But, yeah, I'm gonna probably... should become a renegade if I do this, I think. I just don't want her destroying nothing, because these buildings are expensive. Why won't you look at me, important Joe? Why do you deny me? Oh. She's just better. Okay. Well, that psychotic break went well, I guess. As well as the psychotic break can go. We are going to bring a rocket full of, I think, botanists this time. Yeah, sure. If we have a celebrity, I'll take a celebrity. So the store's getting important. I think we're good on scientists. I'll take some of those. I would love some botanists, some engineers. Okay. 22 botanists. Is that what we need? I do not think so. Engineer is kind of crazy. I'll grab a geologist for the vibes. Okay. Do we have space for those people? Yes. Do we have jobs for them? Incredibly so.
Anomaly analyzed.
I need to get to a point where I'm just filling up our jobs. So I think I need to get more people, which means I just need more housing. So much more places for them to work. Which jobs are empty? I didn't think you would tell me that. Okay. So if I click this, it says I can find one. Okay.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
So we unlocked deep scanning, Martian born. Whoa. Okay, deep scanning is important. This is incredibly helpful as well. Let's get that prepared to go. I'm going to bring it back to normal priority. I think we're going to fill this with just people. Like, truly. If you're ready to go, you can go. We're still not producing enough power.
Resources are low. That should help.
So I assume we can get back there. We still have enough polymer factories, is what that means. But I don't want to create more jobs right now. So let me try to find our existing polymer factories. No one is working in this one. Good. Good. Okay. We really just need more housing. Okay, we have 90 or 75 available residential slots somehow. So I am going to request a second passenger rocket. With just engineers again? I really think so.